Today's topic is about NOTAMs. It's an acronym that means Notice to Airmen. As it sounds, they are designed to notify a pilot of changes or hazards in the National Airspace System. Technically, I guess there's no solid number of NOTAMs nowadays, but if there's one that comes out and it doesn't fit neatly into one category or the other, it's still considered a NOTAM, just designed to notify the pilot. First one's a D NOTAM or Delta NOTAM. Think D for distant. These are going to be nationwide information about nav aids or airports or out of service VORs or maybe hourly weather. The FDC NOTAM is coming from the Flight Data Center. These are notice to airmen about temporary flight restrictions, also known as TFRs, natural disasters, large public events, firefighting operations, IFR ops, or the protection of public figures. A pointer NOTAM, this is kind of a redundancy, but they point out other NOTAMs as it sounds, such as FDC NOTAMs or Delta NOTAMs. SAA is a special activity airspace NOTAM. This is when the SAA is active outside the published scheduled times. So if one came out in print, it was probably dated quickly and then they're able to update it digitally. And then we have military NOTAMs. These are pertaining to the Air Force, the Army, etc. that are part of the National Airspace System, but because you're flying as a civilian, these won't apply to you. So know that there are military NOTAMs, but most likely not applicable. For whatever reason, when you're a student, I was guilty of this too, NOTAMs are very often forgotten. They're very important to keep track of and notice these things because you don't want to get caught not checking your NOTAMs. Part of your pre-flight planning is checking NOTAMs before you depart. It's very important to look at these because you could find information about your route or your destination or everything in between. When I worked in the Gulf of Mexico, flying out into the ocean and landing on an oil rig, it was very important to check the NOTAMs because I could land out there and they could be out of fuel. So if I go all the way that distance, I didn't check my NOTAMs, and I land on that helicopter pad in the middle of nowhere essentially, now I don't have fuel, and now what am I gonna do? It's gonna be a pretty expensive fix to get to ship a boat out there and bring me fuel. Always check your NOTAMs in pre-flight. It's very important.